Okay, here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Inclusive Theater of Western New York's January 2022 readings by Madison Sedlor and Ellen Scherer. We wanted to thank you for being here tonight, and for those who will view this later, we unfortunately had to pivot due to the pestilence of COVID. So unfortunately, our show with Western New York Improv has now been delayed until March, but we are very hopeful that we will be returning to the Meeting House in March for that production. In the meantime, we wanted to pivot online because we know that we have all been here for about 2 years now almost, and we wanted to make sure that we continued doing the work that we love, which are these readings. Just a quick and heartfelt thank you to Green Buffalo, Ellen and Madison for providing the plays tonight. Everything kind of happened pretty quickly and at short notice, and we truly, truly appreciate that you share your genius with us. We love performing your work and are excited to present the shows tonight. So just really quickly, our lineup for tonight, we have Situationship by Madison Sedlor, All Intensive Purposes and Unforgettable by Ellen Scherer, and Goodbye Joey by Madison Sedlor. Couple housekeeping notes. Live transcription is enabled. You can toggle it on your screen. If you are not watching this live, YouTube will automatically generate captioning for us later. So if there are challenges with what is given to you, let us know and we can make updates to the closed captioning on our end. So without further ado, I bring you the first show tonight, Situationship, again, written by Madison Sedlor, directed by yours truly. The characters tonight are Claire, played by Queen Robinson, and Dale, played by Justin Chorty. At Rise, Claire is jamming out to Paramore's That's What You Get in her robe with a towel on her head and a face mask on. She is in the middle of her post-shower jam session when she realizes her hairbrush is in her room. She tries to open up the door, but it's jammed. After several attempts of trying to open the door herself, she pulls the towel off of her head. With all of her might, she tries to ram into the door. Nothing. She finally turns off the music and goes through her contacts. She tries to open the door, look for another way out of the bathroom, tries to find something to pry the door open. Nothing. And no answer. She tries a different contact. Same sequence of events. Nothing. Finally, she looks herself in the mirror and runs her fingers through her wet and tangled hair. She sighs and she dials Dale. The lights come up on Dale's side of the stage. He is playing with his Oculus in his room when he sees his phone light up. He sees it's Claire. He rolls his eyes, looks at his phone, then to his game, then back to the phone, then back to the game. On the last ring, the FaceTime begins.
Hello?
Hey, are you home?
Yeah. What's up?
I need your help with something. I'm locked in the bathroom and somehow I'm gonna need you to come over and like bust the door down and pick the lock or something to get me out of here.
Wait, what? You're locked in your bathroom?
Well, locked might not be the right word, but
Well, don't bathrooms usually lock on the inside?
they do, but
Just push really hard. I'm sure it'll budge.
I tried that. I just can't seem to get out. Look, I called Steph, I called Marnie, neither of them answered the phone.
Well, how am I going to get into your apartment?
Well, you know where the spare key is. Come on, please, you'll be my favorite.
All right, fine. I'll be right there.
Oh my God, I love you. Thank you so much.
What?
I didn't mean it like,
You love me?
no, Dale.
Claire, we need to talk.
Dale, you know I didn't mean it like that.
I think things are moving too fast between us. It might be just time to end this, whatever this is.
You're not serious right now. Oh my God, you are. Dale,
Just hear me out, okay? You're in a very vulnerable place right now.
yeah, I know. I'm literally naked and locked in my bathroom.
And I just don't think this is the healthiest way for you to cope with, well, you know,
Cope? Cope with what?
the divorce.
What are you talking about?
You're technically married. I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable.
You're kidding. Dale, seriously. We're just waiting for the government at this point to approve the paperwork. I grieved that relationship long before it actually ended.
You're still some other dude's girl, though. You get that, right?
I'm not going to even unpack that right now. You said you were uncomfortable. Why hasn't this come up before?
I don't know.
It's not like you were uncomfortable when we were together.
I know when I'm with you, I don't think about it because we're together and I really like you. It's when we're apart that, kind of
When we're
comes to me.
apart, that is most of the time.
And that's how I feel. This is really hard for me too. I really liked you, Claire.
Right?
Can we not turn this into a whole thing?
Turn what into a whole thing? I don't even know what's going on. I just need you to help get me out of the bathroom. I mean, we're dating, Dale. If there's something wrong,
Whoa, what? Claire, we are not in a relationship.
oh my God. Yeah, right. Right. You're right. The situation we're in, the situationship.
Oh, did you come up with that off the cuff?
Right. Yeah.
Nice.
Listen, can we just talk this out, please? I mean, maybe not right now, but when I get out of here, we can.
If I'm being honest, Claire, there's nothing to talk about. I've been feeling this way for a while
Well, why didn't you say anything?
because we're not in like a relationship. It all felt like boyfriend and girlfriend talk.
I'm getting lost in all these labels. Look, can you just come over, help me out of the bathroom, and maybe we can sit down and talk about it?
I don't think I can do that.
Why not?
I just don't want to see you anymore like this. I know it's all just paperwork, but like, I mean, it's been there for a while, and you know,
And yes, it is all paperwork that should be approved literally any day now.
and that's not the first time you said that.
Dale, I'm trapped in my bathroom. And I'm not even sure that this conversation we're having right now. Can we just talk about it later?
I don't want to fight about this anymore, okay?
Okay, good. Me neither. So, you are going to help me, right?
Why don't you just call your friends or your parents or your nephew, a cousin
I
of
did
yours?
call them and they didn't answer me. Dale, don't take this the wrong way, but it feels like this is all coming because I said I love you. And I didn't mean it like in a serious way. I meant it in the way like I would like Steph or Marnie.
Right, Marnie.
What is the problem now?
You're talking about how much you like me, but you went on a date with another dude.
What date? You lost me there. I haven't hung out by myself with another guy since we started seeing each other. Are you talking about Marnie?
Yeah, that's the one.
My best friend Marnie? Who is a very straight woman.
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
Because I told you that and you met her?
I must be misremembering. don't know. I mean, I meet so many of your friends, you know.
This is enough bullshit for one day. What's really going on? What did I do?
It's not bullshit.
It is. None of this has ever come up before. So what is it, Dale? Dale, you're muted. Are you still there?
Yeah,
Well, out with it.
I just told you everything.
You didn't. And I feel like I'm defending myself, like I'm Judge Judy or something.
Maybe it's better if I just go.
No,
Claire, look, I don't want to keep doing this. I mean,
no. I want to know what I did so I could either fix it or I could learn from it.
it's really annoying, you know. It's not anything you did. I'm just not in a place right now where I think I can continue on with any of this.
Come on, Dale. Don't give me that. Give me the respect that I gave you and just tell me what I did.
Oh, you want to know what you did, Claire? Like for real want to know?
Yes, I do.
It's this. This, like, everything is serious. Everything's a problem with you. You'd rather sit here and argue with me than just be like, okay, cool, and hang up.
So you don't like that I want to, I don't know, handle conflict? You just give up when things get hard or messy?
Well, I mean, it's not exactly like that, you know. I
But
mean,
this is just impossible. It's in every conceivable way. Have you ever fought with your parents, with your friends,
uh-huh.
with your boss? I mean, you can't possibly have made it to your age without some kind of understanding or conflict. Holy shit, you're really out of touch.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one getting divorced,
Well,
so there.
ouch. That really hurt. And this mask is really, really starting. You're going to have to come and get me soon. But you're right. I am going through a divorce and it hurts. It sucks. And it's hard. It's messy and it's no fun. But this whole conversation has been about you. You haven't said anything about how I'm feeling or how this affects me. So, though it may not be cool for me to sit here and try and fix this relationship or whatever it is, I like you. I care about you. Really? And it's upsetting me that you don't take my feelings into consideration.
I think we're done here.
Wait,
No, no more waits or don't go or whatever. Like, this honestly turned me off of our whole situation shit.
but I'm still stuck in the bathroom. Aren't you going to help me?
Maybe you should call someone else.
You live next door. Come on, Dale. Can't you just help me? I mean, I'll delete your number after this. I won't look at you when I go and get my mail. Hell, I won't even open the door for you if that'll make you happy. I just really need to get out of the bathroom and you live a few doors down. Be just a friend, or less than that, just a person. Come and get me.
I don't think I can do that with you. Goodbye, Claire. Forever.
Oh my God, fucking dick.
Oh, great job, Queen and Justin. Who knew we'd have a special guest star of The Mask in that play? Next up are two companion pieces written by Ellen Scherer. The first is All Intensive Purposes. The second is Unforgettable. They are directed by Virginia Brannon and star Ellen, Virginia, and Dallas Taylor.
Dallas! I understand you need to talk to the primary account holder, but I'm just asking if Mary West, Kevin Carbone. Well, I'm not sure how he's doing. I haven't heard from him in over 6 months. Yes, I called him. Yes, I called them too. Trust me, if he wanted to be found, I would have found him by now. Uh-huh. I understand that, but what I need you to understand is that if I don't get the account switched over to my name, I won't be able to put this place on the market. And trust me, I really want to put this place on the market. Well, Elena, that's your name, right? Beautiful. Oh, Greek, huh? That's fantastic. You know, to be perfectly honest with you, Elena, I'd like nothing more than to run out into the street and hand the deed over to the first person I see. But that's not how things are done. Because he was my ex-husband and he treated me like garbage, and I want nothing to do with this cluttered mess. Yes, was. For all intents and purposes. No, that does not mean I got rid of him. He's dead for all intents and purposes. It's an expression like, you're dead wrong. This conversation feels like a dead end. Oh, God, what's another phrase that doesn't use the word dead? Oh, got it. He left me high and dry, and I'm up the creek without a paddle. So if you could just, you call me back? Great. Well, there's no getting around it. She thinks I'm a murderer.
Hey, Mom? Mom?
Louise?
Marco?
Polo? Oh.
So it's going well then.
Well, the man has more crap stored back there. It's like a doomsday bunker. Oh.
Have you already moved out of the kitchen? Or did you start in the kitchen? It looks like a bomb went off in here. You know, I have more bins in the car if you need them. What are those?
Evaporated milk.
All of them?
Yep. Ugh.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. How did Kevin stay in business?
Oh, beats me. I thought it was the coffee, but I recently realized Kevin's coffee was
Terrible?
abysmal. Complete mud.
Well, maybe it's because he's using expired milk.
Oh,
December of 2000?
at least it's sealed.
Speaking of coffee,
I was in the process of looking for beans when the milk attacked me.
I got it.
Now, move slowly back there. We don't want another avalanche.
Noted. Hey, what's your plan for this place? I mean, after we've gotten rid of all this crap.
Funny you should mention that.
Please do not say that he left it to me.
Oh, no,
Why is that so funny?
because you hated him and he knew it.
I did not hate Kevin.
Oh, Louise.
Did I often tease Ariel about his collections? Yes, but I never hated him.
Whatever you say.
He's got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. He's got who's and what's it's galore. Seriously though, what are you planning to do?
Sell it and then throw a party. But before that, tie up some loose ends. Unrelated, can you call the power company?
Didn't you do that this morning?
Yeah.
So then why do I have to do it?
I may have said something that caused the customer service person to think that I murdered Kevin.
And how did you manage that?
Too much coffee? Or maybe not enough.
All right then.
That's the good stuff.
What the hell did you say?
Oh, nothing crazy, I promise.
You're a pain in my ass, you know?
I do.
How did you end up confessing to an imaginary murder?
Well, Elena was giving me the third degree when all I wanted to do was put the bill in my name.
Who?
Elena, the customer service woman, very by the book, this Elena. She asked me if I am married to Kevin, and not wanting to lie to her, I corrected her by saying I was. I was married to Kevin. So then she asked me if he was deceased, and I said, for all intents and purposes, thinking, hey, everyone knows what that means. It means my ex-husband sucks, so don't ask me any more questions about him. But Elena did not know the meaning of the very common phrase, for all intents and purposes. And I was too embarrassed to correct her, but I also didn't want her to think he was dead. So I tried to explain what happened, that he was here and now he's not. And that for me, he might as well be dead because I'll never see him again. But I just kept digging myself into a hole.
How?
Well, I may have used a couple of idioms involving the word dead.
That's amazing. You made that woman's morning.
There's no way she actually thinks I murdered a man, right?
I'd say you're in the clear. People have said crazier things on a recorded phone line. Hey, wait a minute. I always thought the phrase was for all intensive purposes, like for when you have like a comprehensive list of tasks to complete.
What? No. Excuse me. That's definitely not what it means.
And you are sure about this?
Well, yes. So, yeah. So I need you to.
Call the power company. Got it.
Yes.
Mom? What you got there?
It's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Just an old piece of junk. Probably just a decoration.
Kind of seems like you've seen it before.
Well, I don't want to focus on the past. I just want to move on.
Okay, want me to throw it out?
Oh, no, no.
What is it, Mom? You can tell me.
Well, back when we first started dating, Kevin and I went antiquing to the Adirondacks.
Every girl's dream, a date to go look at old musty crap.
Oh, it was endearing back then.
Sorry, go on.
Well, there was this one shop at the end of the street that had all sorts of vintage clothes and shoes. And in the back, it had a whole room full of jewelry boxes. They were all different sizes, but all wooden and hand painted with these intricate designs on them. Just beautiful. Each one must have taken weeks to make. Some of them were open, but most of them were locked and came with a key. But my favorite was a miniature ring box with yellow roses carved in the side. It locked, but there was no key. I was ready to forget about it and move on to the next store, but Kevin offered to buy it for me.
That's actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, he was very sentimental about the small things.
Really? Oh, Mom.
I'm fine. It's just painful to think about. He didn't have to handle it this way. He didn't have to just leave.
I know. It wasn't like him to do that.
We could have at least had a discussion.
A perfectly logical thing to do.
But he didn't even give me the common courtesy of dumping me to my face.
He's a rat bastard.
I mean, he's not really even my ex-husband. He's my MIA husband. I just call him my ex because that's easier. Now we're sitting here in this stupid coffee shop while he's gone, off doing whatever.
Wait a minute.
What?
What if he's not?
What if he's not what?
What if he's not gone? What if he's just not here?
Now you've had too much coffee.
I'm serious. What if Kevin found the key?
Well, then he's a jerk for hiding it in this box stuff and things. Come on, Kevin. Would it kill you to be more organized?
I think it's the clue.
Jinkies. I mean, it does have some similar markings to the ring box.
Do you still have it?
The box? Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to throw it out.
Where is it?
On my dresser at home.
Give me your keys.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna go get it.
Oh, Louise, don't be silly.
I'll be right back.
Well, you don't even know what it looks like.
Sure I do. Wooden ring box, yellow roses. Doesn't open without a key.
I can come with you, though.
No, you look through that box, see if you can find any more clues. I'm telling you, finding that key was not a coincidence.
And you think Kevin is just waiting around somewhere, hoping I figure out a puzzle I had no idea it even existed?
I don't know, maybe not. Either way, aren't you curious about what's inside?
Well, of course I am.
All right, I'll be right back.
Louise?
Mary West,
Yes?
Patterson, please open the door.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, hello? Officers, what's this about?
Mary West, you are under arrest for the murder of Kevin Carbone.
What? Oh, is this about the call to the power company? Oh my gosh, I can explain that. In fact, let me call my daughter. She was just here. She'll tell you.
You have the right to remain silent.
This is all just a big misunderstanding.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you.
This is fine. What you're doing is fine. It's good, actually. Hello? Don't be stupid, Louise. Come on, Mom, pick up the phone.
Hi, you've reached Mary West. I can't come to the phone, but don't leave a message because I won't listen to it, but I will call you back. Oh, and if this is Louise, remember to bring over some extra storage bins.
Damn it, Mom, I just want to know where the spare key is.
You don't know?
Hello? Hello, is someone there? Great. First you lose your mother's keys and now you're hearing things.
Maybe it's a sign.
No. Kevin?
Thought you got rid of me, huh? Mm-mm-mm. Didn't think you had it in you.
It was the right thing to do. Now shut up. I have to take care of something.
I thought you had all your bases covered.
I did.
Clearly.
Go away.
I'd love to. Where should I go? Europe? The Bahamas? Ooh, how about Vegas? What do you think?
Shut up.
So it's come to this. You're breaking into your mother's house. You really should have had a better plan. See, that's the problem with you. You were always so reckless.
Getting you out of my mother's life was not reckless.
The details are everything. You need to account for all possible scenarios.
Typical.
What was that?
You're lecturing me.
Luis, your mother needs closure.
Don't you dare tell me what my mother needs.
Let me get this straight. And please feel free to stop me if I'm way off, which I won't be because, let's face it, I'm a manifestation of your spiraling consciousness. But you're planning on breaking into Mary's house, taking her most treasured possession, and setting fire to it?
That's only part of the plan.
Oh, by all means, please fill me in on the rest.
Why? So you can keep treating me like I'm an idiot?
You can't play the victim here. You shot me.
you more of a dickhead in death.
Oh, thank you.
Not a compliment.
Luis, you can't just tell your mother I left. No matter what zany story you spin in that letter, she's going to go out and look for me unless
No,
it's the only way.
no, she can't know you're dead. She has to think you left.
You are really something else. You know that?
You really don't know why I wanted you gone?
I know you wanted me out of your mother's house. I mean, it's not like you hid your disdain for me. I wasn't your real dad, so you were never going to want me around. But murder seems a little uncalled for.
And I'm something else.
What?
Just cut the crap, okay? I know what you did, Kevin. I know everything.
Okay.
Last May, I followed you and I found them.
Them.
The shipping containers, I found them.
Oh, well, that explains it.
How many would you say were packed in there that night? I counted 43. I know there were more of them then. Those women, girls, they were just girls.
They knew what they were getting into.
No, did they?
They signed a contract.
They were desperate
Please.
and they were children.
They were all at least 18.
They all told you they were 18.
You could have called the cops.
Please.
So what? You're some kind of vigilante now?
You took advantage of those girls when they had nowhere else to turn.
You didn't answer my question.
I talked to them, after I
Murdered me?
Yeah, one girl, she told me she lost her apartment after her rent check bounced. Another said she was sleeping on the street when you found her. Remember Carly? She genuinely thought you were cute. She said she got a really good vibe when she met you for coffee. She felt weird admitting that to me, though. You were so much older than her, but she said she trusted you.
Well, she's an idiot.
She's 16. That's all you want. You're done.
So when did you catch on?
About 8 months ago. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. You're always so creepy with your weird little collectibles, your whole hoarder's vibe. Then you started disappearing off to conventions and staying out later than anyone with your lack of a social life would. So I did my research. Not a single one of those conventions existed. When I tracked your Google Maps, the destination never changed. You were always there at the docks, collecting girls instead of trinkets.
Again, you could have called the cops.
You were working with them to keep everything quiet. There's no way you could have done all that damage on your own.
Ye of little faith.
So you were just buddy-buddy with Sergeant Wolf for the hell of it? He helped you.
Ah, so he's next, I suppose?
No, he skipped town. When you disappeared, he's a scumbag, but he's not an idiot.
And you're not going after him?
I need to be here for my mother.
So this was never really about the girls. If it was, you tracked down Wolf.
You're right. Is that what you want to hear?
You're never going to find that key.
You little thing.
And the gun, where did you...
None of your business.
You shot me.
Got you. Yes, I know. So what?
Well, I think I deserve to know how you got the thing.
What you think you deserve and what you actually deserve are two very different things.
Okay, fine. Keep being a stubborn pain in the ass. I'll get my answers eventually.
No, I'm getting rid of you once and for all.
You can't get rid of me, Louise. I'm in your head.
I told you, I have a plan.
Oh, I know you do.
I've written her a letter from you, confessing to her that despite your undying love for her over the last 20 years, you've had a change of heart. You don't love her anymore, and you'd rather than stay with her and be unhappy, you've decided to let her go. That's what's best for her.
That's not going to work.
She can never find out what you've done. It would destroy her to know. So you're telling her that you left and you're not coming back, and you're using your stupid ring box to do it.
One of those bitches is bound to talk.
You're wrong. They won't say anything. They were terrified of you. They're just relieved. They're relieved you're gone. I may not throw on a cape anytime soon, but I don't regret what I did.
Luis, you murdered me.
And I do it again.
You really think you're going to be able to get away with that? I mean, while I admit you are more pragmatic than I initially thought, We both know this is going to follow you, even if you do manage to get me out of your head.
This letter looks a little light on the details, don't you think? I should beef this up. My mother deserves context, even if it's manufactured. Do you have deep-seated mommy issues? Nah, it's too overdone. What about a drug problem? She'd never believe it. Well, I have a little time before my mom needs me back at the kitchen, so I should just get the dirty work out of the way. Damn it.
Out of juice?
Oh my God, shut up.
Hello?
Honey?
Mom?
I need you to come downtown.
Sure, just let me finish up at the house and I'll be right there. Some of the address?
44 Elm Street. And I need you to bring your wallet. I'm in jail.
What?
They think I killed Kevin. Louise, are you still there? Hello?
Great job, everyone. That was a heavy one. I hope we are not left hanging forever. We find out what happens with Mary and Louise.
I hope so too.
I hope so. That's awesome. So our final play of the night is Goodbye Joey, written by Madison Sedlor, directed by Dallas Taylor, starring Andrew Zakari, Heather Benson, and Dallas Taylor. Enjoy.
Whiskey sour?
You know me so well.
Mini pitcher?
Do you even have to ask?
What's in the box?
Nothing.
Where's the crew?
They'll be here later, I think.
You okay, buddy?
Hypothetical question.
Okay.
Say you like eat an apple every day for 4 years. You like apples a lot.
Sure. Apples are...
You gotten so used to the idea of eating apples every day that the thought of not being able to eat them anymore makes you soul-crushingly sad.
Uh-huh.
But apples have other plans and a boyfriend, and you don't want to hurt apples or make apples think that you're only interested in having sex with them.
You had a strange-ass relationship with fruit, my dude.
The apples are Catherine.
No way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, dude. Everyone knows.
What? How?
They've seen the way you look at her, including me.
You have time to pay that much attention? This place ain't really what it used to be.
You guys have been coming in here every day for 4 years. Joey and Nick invited me to their wedding.
Good point.
Why don't you just tell her?
Well, that's the thing. I can't. I lose in every single scenario.
You're thinking way too hard about this.
No, I'm not. It's an impossible task.
It's easy. You just say, hey, Kat, I like you, and I want you to know that.
Does it have to rhyme?
Oh, you dumb piece of shit, doesn't have to rhyme.
Well, I don't know, man.
Well, better think of something to say. You're out of time.
Hey, Joey. Hey, Bobby.
You never let me call you Joey.
Screw you, man.
Pink lemonade vodka, please.
You looking for a mini pitcher?
Why else would I come here on mini picture night?
You come in here every night.
Don't judge me. It's been a long 4 years.
Oh, yeah?
Finals have been killer. You'd think it'd be easier than ever, considering we're all graduating in like a week. What's in the box?
Nothing. Wait. No. It's for you.
Aw, how sweet. Should I open it?
Yeah.
You got me a mini picture?
Yeah, because we're always here on Wednesdays, which is mini picture night, which is right now. I'm sorry, this is so stupid.
It's not stupid. I love it. Thank you. Let's grab our table.
Yeah,
You excited to be almost done?
sure.
Where is everyone? I thought you said to meet you here like an hour ago.
Yeah, they're coming. I just
I know. Dana and Betsy have yoga or something, so they'll be late. I think Aria's coming, but who knows at this point. And if she does come, she's going to bring her awful new boyfriend. What's his name? Scott or something? Like, seriously, you don't have to bring him around all the time. That's why Ryan and I are good for each other. He lets me have my space, but Jody hasn't returned any of my texts. Have you talked to Nick at all? Because I think Jody is mad at me for asking Ryan if Ryan can be a groomsman in their wedding. I know we haven't been dating all that long, but basically everybody's either coupled up or fighting. Have you noticed that? Practically no one is talking to each other. I swear, Eva, Beth, and I are the only ones actually thinking about it. I don't think I've heard from Eva either. Geez, these things getting smaller?
Cat, are you okay?
I'm fine. Why?
You're talking at lightning speed right now, and you only do that when you're upset. Do you hate that present?
No, Joey, I love the present.
Then what's wrong?
Everyone is mad at me.
What?
Don't play dumb. I'm sure the guys have talked to you about it. The girls, too. God, everyone freaking loves you. How are you still single?
Yeah, about that.
No one person has asked me to study or hang out like since I started dating Ryan. Do they hate him that much? Am I less fun because I'm dating someone now? I know I haven't gone out in a while, but it's also like finals week, and every time we go out, Betsy gets so drunk she ends up crying and puking in the Sunny's bathroom. Are you gonna finish that?
Uh,
I just can't with them right now, and usually that's okay. But now it's almost radio silence from everybody. And it's not like I said anything to anyone about how I'm feeling. I just really have to ace these finals.
I mean, it's easier to leave angry than to say goodbye to people you love.
Is it though? Because I don't feel like fighting with anyone, and I just know Jody is mad at me, and honestly, Ryan's been acting like a total douche lately too. I feel like it's me, that everyone just hates me.
They don't.
And like, I'm moving to Boston for Ryan. He can't even take the time to go to McGill's with me. And my friends, when he knows it's important to me that they like him. And we're running out of time. And I just feel like I can't rely on anyone. Anyone but you, Joey.
I mean, I'll always be here for you, Cat.
Why?
Well, because I love you.
Joey, I love you too.
No, Cat, I mean, I gotta go.
Where?
Bathroom.
Can I get another one, Bobby?
Nice to see just the two of you together.
What are you talking about?
You and Joe. I was rooting for you kids.
We're just friends. And don't you have better things to do?
Just friends? Sure, Kat, sure.
You're too invested in your customers' lives. What are you going to do when we graduate next week?
Life is a cycle. The kids who come in here are all the same. I see it happen all the time. The only difference is I get older.
You're like 27.
And the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
Yeah, well, you're wrong about me and Joey. Besides, I got a boyfriend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I got dreams, Bob. I'm not looking to stay here forever. Joey's got a job lined up for the summer here. I deserve more than that.
Deserve more than what?
That came out wrong.
You lean on him. I mean, even just now. It's nice to see two friends who could be so intimate with each other and keep it at just that.
We're not intimate with each other.
Whatever you say, Kat. Whatever you say.
Can I get another one too?
Sure thing.
Joey, when you said you loved me just now, did you mean
I.
you did? Shit.
Jesus, Bob, did you tell her?
Don't look at me, man.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. I love you, Joey. I do, but we're friends. And if I lost you because because we don't work and I want to leave this dumpy town. I deserve to leave this town. And we don't even want the same things out of life.
Let me.
No, Joe, no. I said no. Are you even listening to me?
I am listening to you. Good God, Kat, that's all I ever do is listening to you about your 700 boyfriends you've had since we got here, the girls or the drama you started with them. I've been listening the entire time. I thought, damn it, I thought.
You thought what?
I thought I earned something, all right? I thought after a while you'd realize I was here for you, that I was the one you were supposed to be here with.
So you thought that just because you treated me like a person, you were entitled to me?
That's not what I mean.
That's what you said.
You're putting words in my mouth.
No, I'm repeating what you said. You earned something.
Oh my God, Catherine, if you just listen to me.
If I would just what? Fuck you? Isn't no a complete enough sentence for you to understand?
That's not fair.
No, what's not fair is now every time I think about our friendship, our college years together, this is what I'm going to think about. Not the midnight Walmart trips, not the sneaking out of the dorms to go have deep talks at the playground, not the times we swam in the creek or the spontaneous Foursquare games or mini picture nights at McGill's. What I'll remember is every single thing we did together was just you trying to get in my pants.
All right, you led me on.
I did not.
The kisses on the cheek, always leaning on me.
Yeah, because you're my friend.
Friends don't act like that.
Oh, really? You've never seen me kiss Betsy or Eva on the cheek? Or lean on Ari? Or...
That's different. They're girls. You weren't like that with any...
They're my best friends, and so are you. I treated you exactly like I treated them. If you didn't see it that way, that's not my fault.
You knew I was in love with you and you took advantage of that.
Screw you, Joe.
Catherine, wait, I didn't mean...
Goodbye, Joe.
Whiskey sour.
You know me so well.
Great job, everybody. I'm going to ask everyone to hop back on so we can see your beautiful faces. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, great
How's it
job,
going?
Queen. I'm so glad, Queen, you got that mask off because that
Yay.
You're kind of freaking me out, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
I was like, ah.
I love the commitment.
It was
Right?
hilarious. So we don't have a whole lot of questions from folks because, I don't know, but we don't have a lot. So, but we have some. So I want to just toss it over to Madison and Ellen first. If you would tell us a little bit about how these plays came to be.
You go first.
Great. So every year, I say every year, I only did it once, but every year I do this like 28-day play writing contest where you write a play every day for 28 days in February. I'll be doing it again in a couple of weeks. Very exciting. Situationship actually was one of my 28 from last year, where I actually had a friend who was going through divorce and dating and trying to navigate that during a pandemic. And it was just kind of like a nightmare. And I thought well, how can we bring something like this up in an interesting location. And if you know me, I just love setting a play in a bathroom. It was the obvious choice to put her in the bathroom and she was stuck. And until she got herself out of this like stuck relationship, she was gonna be stuck in that bathroom. The second play I actually wrote 3, 4, 5 years ago.
Wow.
For a series of plays that I'm still working on to this day, that all take place in the same bar, but like at different points in this friend group's life, like they meet at college. So it's like almost Maine. You have like, I don't know, 8 to 12 different characters, but you're seeing them at different points in time. So you have like, the first play takes place like their freshman year and they're like too young to drink, and you see like a relationship form there. This one is the second one in that series where they're graduating. There's going to be another one that's like 5-10 years down the line, another one that's like 20 years down the line, and then another one that's like 50, like they're in their 50s, 60s, reconnecting. And it's about love and relationships and unrequited love and all sorts of different things. But I haven't read that one in such a long time. And I was listening to it and I looked at Sarah Hill, who's sitting next to me, and Ellen.
Hi, Sarah. Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Great job. And I looked at them and I go, oh my God, this play is so good. Who wrote this? I was like, whoa, this is really like, wow, great job, whoever wrote this.
I immediately took credit.
I was
like, it was me.
I will say that, like, even though I wrote this a while ago, and even though the characters are like, 22 or whatever, like that kind of, I treat you just like everybody else. And I don't understand like why you think that you are like entitled to having more of me kind of thing, even in your later 20s and in your 30s still applies. And I'm like, whoa, young Maddie, you knew what was going on here. So that's kind of like where my stuff came from.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what age you are. Sometimes people are
I'm
like,
just bad.
I'm going to do this now.
Woman or
Especially if you present as female.
Well, and we did see that with Dale, right? Like, I mean, although it was kind of flawed, when he thought she was gonna, booty calling, he was excited. And then, when that entitlement kind of,
And I will say that the minute you accidentally say something that you might not completely mean, just on a dime, I've had that happen more than once where I'll say, because I say like, I tell you I love you all the time. I tell you I love you all the time. I tell you guys I love you. You, internet, I tell you I love you all the time. You say it to the wrong person, they're like, whoa, slow your roll. And I'm like, you are something else.
I don't think I ever told the internet I love it.
I did,
but I suppose I could. We were on a break. No, I'm kidding. So okay.
You on the internet? We're on a break?
We're on a break. No,
on a break.
I can't do that. We can't do that these days. I can't take a break from the internet. That's how we do everything. Okay. So I think I started these a couple of months ago, the 2 plays that we did tonight. I was watching a lot of Dexter because the new season was coming out. And then I was also watching a lot of Gilmore Girls. So both those things in my brain at the same time. And I'm always watching a lot of Gilmore Girls. If you listen to the Celluloid Stage podcast, I bring it up once an episode. I'm like, they did this in this dialogue. And then also there was a fight and it was weird. It goes off on a tangent. But so I wanted to write like a mother and daughter, but like not as Gilmore does it, like when she's much younger, but like now. And then I kind of just saw how that would go out. And then I thought, now what? We're talking about this ex-husband. What happened to him? Oh my God, he's terrible. I killed him. Like I was like, what do we do? So I might turn this into a larger thing. I'm not quite sure yet. I might do flashbacks. I'm not quite sure about it, but it might have more. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out.
Well, it's
Maybe
definitely cool.
during the 28 plays.
Yeah, it's heavy material, but trafficking is a serious issue,
It
and
is.
you're not making light of it. I mean, I think
No.
we don't condone violence, but I mean, in that situation, Chip, maybe that would happen.
Lord.
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. And I mean, I always sprinkle in some like humor just to make people a little less uncomfortable. But yeah, I've been trying to write so where it's, you know, a lot of snappy back and forth because I've been watching so much of that show that shall be remain unnamed again. Just to
Monkey
kind of,
underpants.
yeah, I think I just want to write for TV. I think that's what's happening here because I keep thinking,
Oh.
there's so many props for this Zoom. This is one issue. So I have 50 things of condensed milk that are actually spinach. Like, I don't- so that's what's happening.
Awesome. So I'm going to toss it over to the actors then. What did you guys think? I mean, we had to pivot pretty quickly. All this came together in like what, a week?
Yeah.
Because we had
Sure do.
intended to be on stage at the Williamsville Meeting House with our collaboration with Western New York Improv and, you know, COVID. So what did you guys think, you know, having to jump in and do this basically off the cuff? It was pretty quick.
Well, I loved it. I enjoyed it very much. And as usual, I think the material was really a lot of fun and very interesting. And you could expand it if you really wanted to. That would be fantastic, both of you. Looking forward to what's coming up next from you all. I love it. Yeah, it's been fun.
I absolutely loved how naturally dialogue in all three plays was coming off, just because you know, especially as an actor, when you're reading something like that, it makes the writing do the work for you, because you don't feel like you got to throw everything into it, because that writing is just so natural that it's like absolutely
Right.
how someone would say something like that.
That's right. It makes it easier. That's for sure.
Well, and I do want to thank Andrew. You're just coming off Michael Finelli's play that you did with Dallas.
Yay!
It was
Heck yeah.
subversive, but at
Dallas
Munich.
was awesome
We're
in
glad
that.
to have you back. Yeah, it's great to see you.
Absolutely.
If
I
I
love it.
may, we're doing another thing in February that
Yes.
will always need
what-
more people.
what-
So I would very much like to
segue.
do it.
You're in.
Perfect segue.
Done.
Just saying, I would just like you
Tell
to
us
be
about
here,
it.
Andrew.
You got it. I'm in.
So we're doing a special show for Patreon, for the Green Buffalo Productions Patreon.
Hi, world, we on Green
That's
Buffalo
us.
Productions.
Hi. And we forget to
I love
introduce ourselves. Yeah. But so we started Patreon, last year at some point, halfway through. And so just to kind of make sure that we were still like doing stuff while we couldn't do anything in person. So we reached a couple goals and we want to do a special show. And we're doing that with Inclusive. It's going to be kind of like our Emerald Terrace. It's like a radio audio play. And we'll have a virtual program. You can kind of watch it or listen to it, and it'll be on Patreon. We
Love
haven't sussed out most of the details yet, but we
As
Amy,
things go, we are slowly working
I love
on
it.
There we go. Perfect.
I love adaptability. I love it.
the two of us are writing, Amy's writing, and then so is Justin Pope. We've all confirmed.
Hey.
Oh,
I think
oh,
all of
man.
our directors are confirmed too, Sarah.
Yes.
Oh, yay.
Virginia.
All of my directors, am I?
No.
No.
Sarah, Kayla, Ruben,
Oh.
someone else, Dallas.
Yes, Dallas. So fun.
Yeah.
Mhm. And
That'd be
Virginia
great.
promised to fill down, Virginia.
Well, and as if that's not enough, on February 19th, we will be staging our monthly series. We will be featuring our playwright friend from New Zealand, Rex McGregor. He has some,
Oh,
he's got
yay.
some great stuff. And he actually submitted one last year that he did with other people that were new to Inclusive. And this time he gets the whole month for himself. So we're super excited about that one.
Nice.
More
Yay.
information is coming soon for that. Really quickly, if all goes well as we hope, Inclusive Theater with Western New York Improv will be back at the Williamsville Meeting House in March. Hopefully the vid is gone and we can move forward, or at least the number is low enough that we could get in there. I know it's our short play festival. There's a number of terrific, what's that?
Sometimes that doesn't matter.
A lot of terrific local actors and playwrights. It's going to be super, super cool. Anything else that anybody has to showcase for us before we go tonight? Dallas?
Great job, everyone.
Yay.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you.
So much fun. Thank you all.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning from
Loved
8
it,
a.m.
loved
to
it.
2 p.m. Make sure you tune into WBFO. It's Pledge
Cool.
Week. If you're not a member,
Yay.
become a member. You want to become a sustaining membership, $5, $10 a month. I'm doing my pledge speech right now. I don't know if I'm $5, $10, $15 a month, whatever number you choose. It'll come out of your account every month and it'll go to your member-supported public radio station, WBFO.
So Dallas,
Yay.
if I'm already giving $10 a month and want to up it by $2, can I do that?
You absolutely can do that. You can up it by whatever amount you want, whatever number you
Good
choose.
job.
And isn't that great? Because you can't do that everywhere else. I'm sure there's a couple of car notes, insurance that you can't choose the number you want. But here at WBFO, you choose the number that you want. You can support your member-supported, your NPR station. WBFO.
Woohoo!
All right.
All
That
right.
was awesome.
Woo.
Should also be
Good
mentioned-
job.
Can't wait.
Are you?
It should also be mentioned that both Inclusive Theater and Green Buffalo have things that you can pledge to too, if you like to support
Yes,
theater,
right.
like you're doing right now by watching this.
And
So
we're very fun, if you couldn't.
clearly,
Love
we're
you
very
guys so much.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it.
Please do that.
But it's really just a delight. We're a real
You know
delight.
when you have to say it out loud, it's true.
It's uncomfortable.
I'm
Yes.
gonna roll away.
okay.
I'm only half.
Very good.
Well, and one last thing before we close, if you haven't noticed, we have a logo contest happening. So if you are a designer at all, we are looking for a new logo to shoot us into 2022 and beyond. We're poor, we can't pay millions of dollars, but if you would like your work out there, we would love to be able to share it. You just have to get it to us at Inclusive Theater of Western New York, WNY, at gmail.com by March 1st. We've already received a couple submissions. It's looking pretty cool.
Yep.
So
Those
if
are
you
nice.
interested, oh yes, the two that have come in are beautiful. So
Yes,
if
they
that's
are.
something you're interested in, also just keep an eye out. Tomorrow we find out the genre for the Disability Film Challenge this year. So if you are interested in participating in either writing, directing, musicking, all of the
Musicking.
things, we'll know our genre tomorrow, and I will post it on the site, and we will start planning that. That's coming up beginning of April, I believe.
All right.
Okay.
Anybody have any awesome stuff happening? We're good?
I have something.
Do it, Justin.
Yeah.
Go,
Dale.
Justin.
March
Go.
5th and 6th, I'm going to be in all the way middle of nowhere. Oh no, not the middle of nowhere. I'm going to be in Batavia. That's right. I'm the king in Shakespeare production of Love's Labour's Lost.
Love it.
Yes, involving two fellow inclusive theater performers.
All right.
One's directing and another one's acting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who?
Great.
Tell us
Anthony-
who.
Yeah, Anthony Baldwin Giambroni's directing.
Oh, good.
hmm And
Love
James is acting in it as well as me.
Yay.
Excellent.
Great.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Gonna be
Is
good
it?
stuff.
It's only 2 performances?
Yeah, only 2 performances,
Oh,
Friday and
my.
Saturday.
Any
That's a lot
plans
of
of
work for 2 performances.
recording it at all and having it available?
I'm not certain. I'll have to ask Anthony.
Yeah, please, that'd be awesome. Just in case we can't get out there, it'd be nice to be able to catch it.
It
even
is
on-
pretty far, East Aurora. It's a heck of a drive from North Tonawanda.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
just a tad.
True that.
Well, this was awesome. Again, many thanks to Ellen and Madison for, giving us place to do this month. It was super quick turnaround. So thank you. Thank you to Dallas and Virginia for stepping up and directing again this month. And to Heather, Andrew, Justin, and Queen and Dallas and Virginia. Thank you guys so much for,
Can I say one
and
thing?
Ellen again.
One thing.
Can I say
Yes,
one thing?
One
Okay,
thing.
so I'm kind of looking at the script, so I can't really see the screen. So at
Okay.
one point, I do look over and I do see Queen's face and just.
The mask. The mask. Yes,
my
we
new
will never
talent.
forget the mask.
Go
That's for
back on the
sure.
rewind and watch it slip down her face throughout the entire
It's
10
like,
minutes.
oh my god.
I felt it.
Undeniably unbelievable. That was
It puts the lotion on its skin. No, that was
Only
would've
for
been
you
like-
girls. I'm a
That's
method
right.
actor.
Get
That's
that off
right.
my face.
Thank you
Oh, that's
all.
hilarious.
Thank you all so much. We will see you in February.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Hey,
Thank you very
go
much.
Bills, go Bills.
Go Bills! Yes! Rock
Yes.
Love you all.
and roll. Go
Yeah.
Bills.
Fun.
Yeah.
Not gonna go, but